Championships Semifinals. Oh, a quick note before we start. Please don't damper the atmosphere right as we reach the climax of the show. If you win, the show is ruined. Okay, let's get rolling. May the show begin. So, if you haven't noticed already, the first round has us face off against a random first tier duelist. The second round has us face off against a random second tier duelist, and the third round has us, or rather the semifinals, has us face up against a random third tier duelist. And you can probably already guess what the finals probably might have in store for us. We have 1, 2, 3 parts of Exodia already in our hand. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Thunder Dragon's effect first before I activate Upship Goblin, because obviously I want to thin out my deck before I draw some cards. Alright, so I got Penguin Soldier. If I really wanted to, I could activate Shallow Grave and add a Thunder Dragon to my field, but I don't really want to do that. Just gonna go ahead and end my turn. So from here on out, the duels might get kind of tough. Just because these guys, primarily because they have stronger cards and they have the ability to negate some of my, well, not trap cards, mainly my spell cards. So that might be a problem, possibly. I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna end up. I've never exactly tested this deck against anyone of this tier, and Arcana is not exactly the strongest opponent to go up against. So possibly it might not be the biggest deal in the world. I guess I could activate it to bring back Penguin Soldier, but at the moment it's not really necessary, so I'm just gonna go ahead, play Skull Angel and Mirror Force face down and end my turn. Just gonna go ahead and activate Harvey's Feather to destroy my Mirror Force, and I'm gonna Dark Elf, which isn't half bad, because he loses 1,000 life points, so that's minus 2,000 life points I gave him, and I get to draw 1 card. Let's see, I draw 2 cards, so I have 4 cards of Exodia in my hand. Alright, and I have Polymerization and the Fallgrave. I have the left leg, the left arm, the right arm, and the head of Exodia. I just need 1 more card. Alright, I guess I could possibly play things safe and play Penguin Soldier, or I could also play Skull Angel. But actually, I'm gonna go ahead and place Penguin Soldier. Just because, to be honest, Skull Angel isn't really that helpful. Granted, I get to draw 1 card, but I don't know. Penguin Soldier is a little bit more helpful, as you can see. Who is it that I'm basing? Arcana. Arcana wasn't able to summon an extra monster, which means I can get rid of his Dark Elf and bring back his Giant Soldier of Stone back to his hand, which means at the end of the turn he's gonna have to discard a card possibly. So he summons the Cannon Soldier, that's fine. Knowing him, he's probably going to use his effect. No? Alright, that's cool. Alright, so that's it. We got a Sangan. Oh, well, I accidentally played him in defense mode. That's alright, so we'll just end our turn. As soon as you know, you attack Sangan with literally any card. I was trying to play Sangan in attack mode and then attack his Cannon Soldier so I can activate his effect right on the spot. But I accidentally acted really quickly, and instead I managed to play him in defense mode. But that's fine, because we're just going to go ahead and add the right leg of Exodia to our hand. And it's time for Exodia to obliterate our opponent. So, we've won the merch. We've won the first, match against Arcana. Well done, a fine job indeed. A hand for our challenger. However, the show will not end here. Are we ready to begin? Let us continue to the next step. Of course, the end result is that you will lose. So, let's see if our Arcana's words are going to hold true. Gonna go ahead and go first here. Draw 1 card. We got a Magician of Faith. We have Harpy's Feather Duster. We already have 1 hand of Exodia. I guess we can start off our turn by playing the Witch of the Black Forest. Knowing him, he's probably going to play something that's going to attack it. Graciously, it's something I can destroy it, which helps out. it's kind of sad that I have to say graciously, because there's a lot of cards that the first and second tiers of Duelists have that actually don't destroy a lot of my cards, which is really obnoxious. Excuse me. Alright, so we have Polymerization and Graceful Charity. So we can play Magician Faith face down. I guess we can activate Harvey's Feather Duster. I'm gonna assume that was like Miracle, so Magic Jammer. Perfect. So as soon as I would have played Graceful Charity, he would have activated Magic Jammer to negate our effect, so that would have been the pits. Alright, so I don't want to discard any of these. I definitely want to get rid of this. Possibly want to get rid of that, especially since next turn I'm going to get back Graceful Charity. I guess I can get rid of Pagan Soldier since I already have Raijeki in my hand. Raijeki pretty much works as a Graceful Charity. Can't play anything face down, but I can activate Thunder Dragon's effect. Well, I'm going to add 1 and 2 Thunder Dragons to my hand. Gonna go ahead and end my turn by discarding Morphing Jar, because I actually can't use Morphing Jar at all in this turn, or rather in this duel, given the fact that I already have 2 pieces of Exodia in my hand. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring back Graceful Charity. I could actually have brought back Pot of Greed, but Graceful Charity allows me to draw 3 cards, and since 2 of those cards are gonna end up being discarded, which are, of course, my 2 Thunder Dragons, it's not really that big of a deal. So, buy 1 Thunder Dragon, and we buy a 2nd Thunder Dragon. We activate Upstart Goblin, increase our opponent's life force by 1,000, and we get another part of Exodia. So we have 1, 2, 3 parts of Exodia, and Witch of the Black Forest. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and activate Shallow Grave. I guess we could just activate for Witch of the Black Forest and play our 2nd Witch of the Black Forest in defense mode and just end our turn. Honestly, if Arcana manages to summon another monster in defense mode, or rather in attack mode, it's kind of mad. I think, yeah, since it was destroyed by an effect, as long as it's on the field, it still counts. So that's the left hand, or rather the left leg, sorry, of the Forbidden One. And you're gonna go ahead and attack my other monster, which means I'm gonna have the ability to add Exodia, the Forbidden One, to my hand, which means, unfortunately, you have lost, sir. Exodia, obliterate! And that's that. We've managed to consolidate our spot in the final round. It was supposed to be the magic show of the century, but Merrick, Highness, Sir Merrick, this will not happen again. Please, I beg your forgiveness. Your triumph in today's duel has earned you the right to participate in the final battle. I thought that was a period by accident. Whoopsie! Try that again. Your triumph in today's duel has earned you the right to participate in the final battle of the final stage. Emerge victorious, and you'll be declared the highest ranked duelist. So we have the Glory of the King's Hand. Glory of the King's Hand is the card that in Duelist Kingdom you had to show to Pegasus. Which means once you show that card to Pegasus, it means 1, that you're actually eligible to be in the tournament. 2, it also means that when you win, you want prize money. So, once again, we're gonna have to forward another week so we can make it into the final round. See you soon.